morning. As you can see, we're in a different space here. There's some major work being done on my driveway, so hoping it's quieter in here. We may be hearing machines. That's life. We're going to, I've had a couple people feedback about the envelope breathing that we've been doing, finding it really helpful for holding their attention. So we're going to continue with that practice. And we're going to be doing 6 repetitions of mostly some short vinyasas. So it requires sustained attention to an activity repeatedly, a bit of patience and perseverance. So once again, in the envelope breathing, we begin the breath, then we begin the movement. We go through the movement with a little bit of breath left over and then finish the breath after the movement. So the movement is held within the space of the breath each time. And we'll begin on all fours, starting in Chakravakasana, to connect with our breathing and with that specific technique of the envelope breath. We'll be using Ujjayi breath throughout, a gentle, smooth whisper in the back of the throat. Lips closed, the breath moving through the nose. With inhale, or begin the inhale, and then start to move your breastbone forward slightly. Finish that movement and then complete the breath. And begin your exhale, pulling your belly in, tucking your tail under, and moving your hips back. Finish the movement and then finish the breath out. Start inhaling, then move up onto the all fours position, drawing the breastbone forward. Finish the movement and then the breath. Start the exhale by pulling the belly into the spine, and then move hips back to heels. Make sure the neck and shoulders relax as you move back towards the child's pose. And again, breath longer than movement as you come up onto all fours. And as you move back, hips to heels. Let's do that 3 more times. Each time, let the breath hold the movement. The movement exists in the space of the breath. Finish by coming up onto all fours again. And then you can relax the breath. Let's sit back on the heels for a moment. Tuck your toes under and sit back on the heels, stretching the feet and bringing the head above the heart as we prepare to come to standing. Relax the breath. And as you're ready, we'll come slowly up into standing, finding Samastiti at the back of the mat. Establish your relaxed, comfortable, but steady standing position. Soles of the feet in contact with the floor, being aware of the 3 points, ball of the big toe, ball of the little toe, middle of the heel, under each foot. And standing tall at your full height, reaching the very top of the head towards the ceiling, dropping the chin down, letting the ears retract back a little and softening the neck and shoulders. Feel the way this position directs your gaze down on a long, low angle, and find the point where your eyes can rest as we go through this vinyasa, a version of Tadasana. And I'd like to point out, I don't think I have mentioned this for a while, but when we rise up onto the balls of the feet, we want to be very attentive that we're not falling outward, that the ankles don't go wide. So you don't have to lift up very high. If it's hard for you to control the ankles, keep it in a range of motion in which you can keep a steady stance across the ball of the foot without having your heels drop wide to the outside. Of course, also feel free to lift fully up onto the balls of the feet if you can keep the ankles straight. That will be strengthening if you can do that well. Using the envelope breathing here. Keeping the gaze steady throughout. We'll begin by inhaling and simply raising the arms forward and up. Remember to finish the movement and then finish the breath. Start your exhale by hugging the belly and then raise the heels up off of the floor, keeping the gaze steady. Begin your inhale and reach your heels down to the floor. Feel your breastbone lifting up towards the ceiling. Continue the breath when you're done with the movement. And then exhale, hug the belly, and then lower the arms down within the space of the breath. Keep the breath going for a moment. That's the vinyasa. We're going to do it 5 more times. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, and lift the heels. Inhale, heels lower, breastbone lifts, gaze is staying steady. Exhale, arms are coming down the front. So not too much movement going on. See if you really can tune into the idea of the breath being longer than the movement each time. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, heels lift up off of the floor, steadying the ankles. Inhale, heels reach down, breastbone lifts up. Exhale, arms come down the front. Let's try that 3 more times. Envelope breathing, inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, hug the belly, raise the heels. Inhale, heels down, breastbone up. Exhale, arms down the front. Try that twice more on your own. Keep the gaze on the same spot throughout. Last time, keep having the breath be longer than the movement. relax in Samastiti. Let the breath breathe itself. Keep yourself at a tall, comfortable, relaxed height with the gaze fixed in one point. Be in the experience you're having right now. We're going to move into a forward bend. Again, a short vinyasa. Continue with the envelope breathing. Inhale, and we'll raise the arms forward and up. Exhale, belly hugs and bend down. Comfortable forward bend, knees a little bent if that helps. Now stay in the forward bend, keep your hands where they are. With your inhale, let your back flatten a little bit, opening the chest. And with the exhale, the belly hugs, and then you fold down into the full forward bend, relaxing the neck and shoulders. Inhale, and we'll raise the arms, open the chest, come all the way to the top. And exhale, arms will lower down the front. That's the vinyasa. 5 more repetitions using the envelope breath. Inhale, then the arms lifting forward and up. Finish the movement, then finish the breath. Exhale, and bend down. Finish the movement, then finish the breath. Begin the inhale, flatten the back. Don't move your hands, just open the chest. Begin the exhale and fold fully into the forward bend, relaxing the neck and shoulders. Start your inhale, then raise your arms around your ears. Lift yourself all the way to the top. Begin the exhale, and then the arms lower down. Again, inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, and fold down. Inhale, hands stay where they are, back flattens. Exhale, full release into the forward bend. Inhale, arms frame the ears as you come up with a flat back. Exhale, arms down the front. We have 3 more repetitions. This is the last one I'm going to talk you through. So pay attention and see if you can learn the vinyasa. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, and bend to the forward bend. Inhale, flatten the back to open the chest. Keep your gaze down. Exhale, fold down and relax fully into the forward bend. Inhale, and lift to the top. Exhale, arms down the front. 2 more times. Continue with the envelope breathing. Do it on your own. One more repetition. Keep containing the movement within the breath. When you're done, relax the control of the breath. Keep the gaze steady as you stand comfortably, steadily in Samastiti. Allowing the breath to work its way back to a resting pace, keeping the attention in the experience of the moment. Okay, we're going to take a vinyasa with the Virabhadrasana and Parsvottanasana. So begin by steadying the hips and moving from the top of the right thigh, rotate the right leg out in the socket, keeping the hip points pointing forward, and then step the left foot comfortably forward. Feel yourself rooting down through both feet. We want a solid stance downwards through both feet throughout. If you don't feel quite steady, move your left foot a little farther to the left. We're going to be moving the arms wide as we do this pose. If that creates any discomfort in the arms, of course you can feel free to move the arms forward instead. Continuing with the envelope breathing. Begin the inhale and raise the arms out to the sides enough, bending the front knee. Finish the movement, then finish the breath. Starting your exhale, then bend forward, bring your hands to your back as you straighten the left leg and fold down into the asymmetrical forward bend. Begin the inhale and then lift to the top, bend to the left knee. Open the arms, raise and open the chest. Finish the movement, then the breath. And then start your exhale, lower the arms, straighten the leg, finish the movement, and then finish the breath out. We do that vinyasa 5 more times. Inhale, arms wide, left knee bends. Exhale, forward bend. Left leg comfortably straight, hands behind the back. Inhale, knee bends, arms lift. Exhale, arms down, legs straight. Again, inhale, raise the arms and bend the knee. Finish the movement, then finish the breath. Exhale, bend forward, straightening the left leg, hands behind the back, finish the movement, then the breath. Inhale, bend the knee, raise the arms. Get the movement completed so you can breathe into the completed pose. And exhale, arms down, legs straight. We have 3 more. Once again, I'm going to talk you through it one more time and then you're on your own. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the knee. Exhale, bend forward, straight leg, hands behind the back. Inhale, bend the knee, raise the arms, lift and open the chest. And exhale, arms down, legs straight. and 2 times on your own. And the envelope breathing gives you a chance to breathe directly into the pose, just for a moment each time. So 2 more times, please. And last repetition. And as you're ready, return to Samastiti. Line the feet up. You want to look down and check that your feet are aligned. And then stand tall, steady, relaxed. Gaze resting on one point. Breath breathing itself. Attending to what's happening right here, right now, in your own body. Now we'll take the second side of the vinyasa. Steady your hips. Moving from the top of the left leg, turn the leg out in the socket. Just moving the toes out to the side a small bit and then stepping forward with the right leg. Again, feel steady. If you feel a little off balance, right foot goes a bit wider to the right. Feel free to modify by bringing the arms to the front, if that's better for your shoulders. 6 times through the vinyasa here. Each breath is a little longer than its accompanying movement. Inhale, arms lift, right knee bends. Exhale, and forward hands to the back, straightening the right leg. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the knee, lift back up into the hero. Exhale, arms down, legs straight. 5 more repetitions. Within the space of the inhale, raise the arms and bend the knee. Within the space of the exhale, fold down, hands to the back, right leg straight. Within the inhale, again, lift up into the hero. And within the exhale, arms down, front leg straight. Again, inhale, raise the arms, bend the knee. Finish the movement, then the breath. Exhale, arms down, legs straight. Finish the movement, then complete the exhale. Inhale, lift up, bending the knee. Finish the movement, then the breath. And exhale, arms down, legs straight. Finish the movement, then the breath. I'd like you to please try that 3 more times on your own. Stay with the envelope breathing, really drawing the attention within. repetition. And when you're done, step back, Samastiti. Align the feet with your eyes, and then come to stand comfortably relaxed, balancing on your 2 feet, standing to your full height. No excess tension in the body. Soft and steady gaze. Breath breathing itself. So you may observe how this envelope breathing technique creates a different sort of pause. There's a moment when the movement completely ceases. Right, we'll take now 6 repetitions of Ardha Utkatasana, the half squat, each time the arms come down to the sides to return to this position. See if you can get that sense of the way the envelope breathing is slowing down the relentless flow of one thing to the next. Begin the inhale, then raise the arms forward and up. Finish the movement, then the breath. Begin the exhale, bend the knees and fold down. Hands can be on the floor, on the legs, wherever they're comfortable. Begin the inhale, rise to the top. Finish the movement, then the breath. And exhale, the belly hugs in as the arms come down. Now you may find as we're making that big movement coming all the way up from the half squat, you might need to move a little more quickly than you're used to, so you have some space on either side of the movement. 5 more times. Inhale, arms forward and up. Finish the movement, then the breath. Exhale, belly to spine, bend the knees and fold down. Go fully into the half squat and take a little breath out. Then inhale and move yourself all the way up and still have a little breath left. Exhale, arms lowering down. Again, inhale, then raise the arms. Exhale, and fold down. Inhale and lift. So you can get all the way to the top with a little bit of breath remaining. And exhale, arms down the front. Try that 3 more times on your own, continuing to make the breath longer than the movement. Make the movement as quick as you need to fit it within the space of the breath. And we have 1 more repetition. When you're done returning to Samastiti, release the control of the breath. Keep the steadiness of attention. Plenty to notice right inside the body now. We're going to take a wide stance and prepare for Trikonasana. So take the legs comfortably wide. So place the hands on the hips to steady the pelvis. And keeping the pelvis square to the wall in front of you, turn your left leg out in the socket. You're going towards 90, but very unlikely that you're getting all the way to 90. You want to be sure that the knee and the toes can point the same direction. And then notice if your right hip tends to slide over to the right, pull it back into the center. And then feel your feet for a moment. The 3 points of each foot should still be reaching down to the floor. Careful that you're not collapsing outwards into your ankle on either foot. And put some energy in your left leg, like you're going to try to pull your kneecap up your leg. And here's the vinyasa. We'll inhale and take the arms wide with the palms facing forward. Exhale and bend down to the left leg, keeping the hips, the sternum square to the wall in front of you. Inhale, we're going to turn the head and look up to the right hand. And then exhale, turn the head back to the center, looking in front of you. With the inhale, come back up to the top, arms wide. And with the exhale, bring the arms down to the sides. We have that 5 more times. I'll talk you through a couple more times, attending to the envelope breathing as well as the procedure of the postures. Inhale, then raise the arms. Finish the movement, then the breath. Exhale, side bend. Finish the movement, then the breath. Inhale, and then start turning to look up at your right hand. Finish the movement and the breath. Exhale, reverse that. Turn the head. And begin your inhale, then come up to the top. You can push away from your feet. Begin your exhale. Arms come down to the sides. Same thing again. Begin the inhale. Take the arms wide with the palms forward. Stay connected in your feet. Hug the belly to begin the exhale, and then bend down to the left leg. Begin the inhale, and then turn and look up at the right hand. Starting your exhale by hugging the belly, then turn the head back to face the front. And start inhaling to lift back up to the top. Exhale, arms come down the sides. I'm going to talk you through it one more time. Inhale, longer than the movement, raise the arms wide. Exhale, and bend down, contain the movement within the breath. Inhale, and turn and look up. Exhale, and turn and look forward. Inhale, lift to the top. Exhale, arms down to the sides. Twice more. See if you can do it on your own. Keep the breath longer than the movement. one more time through the vinyasa. And as you're ready, unrotate the left leg and then step to Samastiti at the center of the mat. Align the feet up with your eyes. Stand tall and relaxed. Observe. Okay, let's take the other side. Legs wide. Steady the pelvis. Keeping the pelvis still. Turn the right leg out in the socket towards 90, but not insisting that you get all the way there. Feel all of the 3 points of the feet on each foot. Pull your energy up your legs. Stand tall through the crown. Renew your awareness of the envelope technique and begin. Starting the inhale, arms wide, palms forward. Finish the movement, then finish the breath. Begin the exhale and bend to the right leg. Finish the movement, then the breath. Start inhaling and then rotate the head to look up. Finish the rotation and then finish the breath. Exhale and rotate the head back to the center. Finish the breath, then inhale. Lift wide, lift high, arms wide. Finish the movement, then the breath. Exhale, arms come down to the sides. We have 5 more repetitions. Inhale, arms wide, palms forward. Exhale from the belly and side bend. Inhale, turn and look up. Exhale, turn and look forward. Inhale, lift to the top. Exhale, arms down. Again, inhale, arms wide. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look forward. Inhale to the top. Exhale, arms down. 3 more times. Try it on your own. Continue with the envelope breathing. Two more repetitions. Breath longer than movement each time. more time. And when you're done, unrotate the right leg and step to Samastiti. Relax the control of the breath. Stand evenly on both feet. Stand tall through the top of the head. Body steady and comfortable. We'll use a vinyasa with downward facing dog and child's pose to counter pose. So let's come down onto all fours. Envelope breathing continues here. Beginning your inhale, breathe into the breastbone. Move the breastbone slightly forward. Finish the slight movement and then the breath. Exhale, the belly hugs to the spine. Then we're going to raise the hips to the ceiling, pushing the floor away with the hands to downward dog. Start the inhale, then as you push the floor away, lower both knees down. See if you can bring them to the floor at the same moment. Finish the movement, then the breath. Start your exhale, move your hips to your heels. Move back to child's pose. See if you can have a little exhale left. That's one round. Inhale. And move forward to all fours again. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, knees to the floor. And exhale, hips back to the heels. Again, inhale, then move up onto all fours. Exhale, downward dog. Push the floor away as you raise the hips. Knees can be bent if that's helpful. Inhale and lower the knees to the floor in the space of the inhale. And exhale, bring the hips back to the heels in the space of the exhale. Please do that 3 more times. Continue with the envelope breathing. Twice more. Always the breath preceding the movement and finishing the movement, finishing before the breath does. One more time. When you get to the final child's pose, take a moment there. And then we'll move on to the back. Lie comfortably on your back. Begin with your knees bent. Give the body a moment to settle into the floor. Let the breath be at its own pace. We're going to move next into Jatara Parivriti, the supine side angle, lateral side bend. And we'll do 6 repetitions of the arm sweeps, and then we're going to stay in the position. It's the first time we've stayed for 6 breaths in this practice. Of course, when we stay, we're not moving, so the breath doesn't precede the movement anymore, or the breath doesn't contain the movement anymore. However, let there be a pause so that the breath now will be held within a pause between the active portion of breath. So the enveloping when we stay is the function of the pause. We'll start by straightening both legs out and feeling the back of the body against the floor. Notice the back of the pelvis evenly against the floor, and without disturbing that, walk the feet, both feet, a little bit to the left side. They don't go far. We don't want to raise the right hip up off of the floor. We're going to sweep the arms 6 times, and again, if taking the arms is bothersome to the shoulder, if taking the arms wide is bothersome, you can do lifting the arms up and back. When we do the sweeps, we're still in the envelope technique. So we start the inhale, sweep the arm wide overhead, finish that movement, and then continue the breath. And start the exhale. Feel your belly pull down, and then sweep the arms back down to the sides. Complete the movement so you still a little breath out. And again, envelope the movement within the breath, just sweeping the arms wide, lifting overhead on inhale. And exhaling from the belly and bringing the arms back down to the sides within the space of the exhale. Again, inhale and sweep. And exhale and lower down. Let's do that 3 more times. On this final one, we're going to stay with the arms up overhead. Begin your exhale and then turn the face to the right. And then count 6 breaths of staying here. Finding the space after the inhale, after the exhale, so that the pause now is what contains the breath. 6 breaths on your own. When you're done with those 6 breaths, you can inhale to turn the head back into the center. And then an exhale to lower the arms and center the legs. Find a comfortable, relaxed position, and we'll take a few relaxed breaths, integrating the experience of that side bend. Be aware within the body. Breath is now breathing at its own pace. Let the body release, relax. Observe the sensations. And then bring your awareness again to the back of the pelvis, and keeping the pelvis evenly grounded, walk both feet a little to the right side. Not too far, we want to keep the left hip down. And then we'll begin our sweeps or arm lifts, 6 repetitions with the envelope breathing. Inhale contains the sweep of the arms up overhead. And exhale contains the lowering of the arms back down to the sides. If it's okay for your shoulders, be sweeping the arms, fingertips on or near the floor. Again, inhaling and reaching the arms up overhead in the space of the inhale. And exhaling, lowering the arms down to the sides within the space of the exhale. And please do that 3 more times on your own. On this last one, we're going to stay. Exhale, and then turn the face left. And now settle in for 6 breaths, your count, letting the pause form the envelope around the breath now. finish the 6th breath. Within the space of the inhale, turn the head back into the center. And then within the space of the exhale, lower the arms and center the legs. And relax comfortably with the eyes closed, the control of the breath released, observing the sensations. Mind present to the present moment. Keeping your attention in the body, slowly bend your knees into your chest. One hand on each knee. Relax the shoulders. Close the eyes. Relax the face and the feet. And we'll begin 6 repetitions of Apanasana using the envelope technique. Beginning the inhale. And then opening the chest. Finish that small movement, then finish the breath. Begin your exhale, hug the belly, draw the thighs in close to the belly, finish that hug, and then finish the breath. And do that 5 more times. Contain that small movement within the breath each time. When you've completed the Apanasana, place the feet on the floor for a moment. And then stretch fully out into final relaxation, Shavasana. Finding your relaxed, comfortable position with the legs as wide as the mat, the feet as wide as the mat. Arms a little bit wider, hands wider than the mat. Relaxing the body down into the pull of gravity. Allow the breath to breathe itself. Bring the attention into the relaxation in the body. On to the easeful flow of the breath. And whatever natural space may occur between the inhale and the exhale. body resting into the pull of gravity. Feel the subtle movement that accompanies the breath. Prepare yourself to emerge from the Shavasana, deepening the breath. And let that deeper, fuller breath take you into a stretch with the arms overhead. And turn as you're ready onto the right side, drawing the knees into the chest. And then bring yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Sit with the support of a chair or a cushion. Let your sit bones evenly reach down into the support. Let the spine lift so the crown of the head reaches to the ceiling. Shoulders relaxed, chest soft and open. Simple Ujjayi breath with a comfortable pause. Close the eyes. Engage the whispered ah deep in the pit of the throat. Breathing through the nose, that whispered ah. Inhale, feel the breath moving in through the nose and downward, filling the chest, softening the belly, and then pausing. And with the exhale, draw the belly towards the spine and feel the breath moving up and out, shoulders relaxing. Keep the belly drawn towards the spine once the breath is out, and you pause comfortably 2 to 4 seconds. And then inhale, again, breathing from the top of the body down towards the sit bones. At the end of the inhale, keep that sense of expanding and pause 2 to 4 seconds. And begin the exhale by drawing the belly in. Feel the shoulders relax as the abdominal muscles help the breath move up and out. Keep that engagement in the belly, but relax the shoulders as you hold the breath out comfortably. And continue on your own, just for a couple more breath cycles. Finding that space where there's no longer any movement, any breath. And as you're ready, release the control of the breath. We'll sit just briefly, allowing the breath now to breathe at its own pace, but continuing to be aware of its flow, noticing if there's any natural moment of suspension of the breath. begin to emerge from this quiet moment. Keeping the eyes closed, notice the space around you. Feel the feeling of the air. Notice the sounds in the room. Notice the light coming through your eyelids. And then slowly bring the eyes open. Namaste. Thank you. Good to be here. So in theory, while it's warm enough, these Tuesday classes will be at Conklin Hall, but if I don't have a forum, I will do them here instead, so stay tuned. All of the Thursday classes will continue to be here on Facebook, so I hope I will be seeing you. Thanks. Enjoy the day. Namaste again.